guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel in Auto Addiction. Today we're gonna work on the Yukon a little bit and get the dash fixed in it, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we'll be working on the Yukon tonight. It's a 2007, so the dashes in these ones 2007 to like 2014, and the Sierras, Silverados, Yukons, they're known for the dashes breaking Tahoes. So just had my dash all apart, so I don't have a reason to pull it back apart again. I had an AC issue, so we had to replace the evaporator. My boy Matt helped me out, so already went through and tried to patch it before. Everybody's dash is cracked right here, right above the cluster, and over there right above the airbag, which sucks. So I would say if you have an older one of these and you haven't had the evaporator replaced, you know, it's catch-22. Mine, we just ripped the evaporator out and it was leaking right in here, and somehow it was damaged inside the case, so pretty crazy. But so yeah, we had to dash all apart. I'll insert a picture of that right here. All right, so that's what the dash looks like all apart. You know, I didn't have to pull the dash cap off. I was just gonna order a new dash cover, you know, from the factory, and a new defroster grill. But even my cost on it, I work at GM. Just parts alone, I'm gonna be spending like about $600, $650 for a piece of plastic. So about 6-7 months ago, it's been a long time coming, I bought this dash pad. So this is by a company called Dashkins. Pretty sweet. Plastic, it's the same color as my dash, like cocoa color. It's got the cutout for the center speaker. And it actually goes all the way back one piece to the defroster grill. So we're going to work on installing this today, and I think it's going to make it look way nicer. So I'll put the link where I got it. You can also go to dashkins.com. There's their phone number and stuff. Like I said, 2007 and 2014 truck SUVs, and should make it look a lot better. So we're going to get working on the install. First thing we need to do, you know, of course, open up all the doors, but we need to clean the dash real well. So I'm gonna be getting some Acrosol, some alcohol wipes, and try to get all this grease, you know, any Armor All, stuff like that off the dash, and get it prepped real well, so we can start installing this thing. So you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna get this wiped down and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so just clean the dash with some Acrosol. It's like auto body cleaner for when you do get rid of residue, sticky residue, stuff like that. Just gonna wipe the whole dash down. Try to get any grease. Like I said, we just had it all out, so grease from your hands or Armor All, stuff like that. You want it all off the dash. You want to prep it as best you can. You know, it's kind of sad about these dashes. It sucks. You know, yeah, GM probably should have done something on it, but you know, I work for GM. It just sucks. You know, just over time, it's like they could have used a plastic that was a little bit more pliable. It's just such a thin plastic when you have it off. I mean, it's literally like paper thin, so kind of sucks, but Alright, I'm gonna finish cleaning this up, and then we'll get on installing the dash thing. One thing I am gonna do, try to get some more room to slide the dash in and out, is put the steering wheel all the way down, and then also put my gear shifter down, so that way when I go to put the dash mat in there, it's not hitting right on there. So alright guys, let's get to it. Alright guys, so we'll just do a test fit real quick, show you guys kind of what we're looking at. So it's just going to overlay, you know, once we get it kind of where we want it, you know, we'll start gluing it in place, but you know, overlays the dash, but I think it looks pretty good. Still looks pretty factory. These corners will fit nice and snug. So from the side it goes right down to the, so you got a little bit of a lip right here, but overall, you know, it's gonna tuck real nice. You can still see your VIN plate, and we still gotta tuck it up in there, but it's gonna look pretty nice, a lot better than a cracked dash. So I think I picked this up, I can't even remember the price, but I want to say it was right around 200 bucks or less, so a lot better than 600 and something, so it matches pretty well. So we're gonna get on this thing, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do with this corner. I got some Dynamat left over from when I did the truck. You guys can go back and check out those videos, and I'm gonna put it over top of right there, and hopefully that'll keep the dash from rattling and stuff underneath. So alright, so let me pull this back off. I'll put that down and I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll start installing this thing. Alright guys, so here's what I did. I took some Dynamat material and laid it down over where the cracks were, and then across my defroster grill, especially right in here because there was a couple tabs broke. So just try to keep it as quiet as I can, you know, cover it up. So yeah, it looks crappy whenever we got the dash pad off, but once I put it over it, it's gonna cover it up, so kind of keep that plastic from rattling around, breaking even more. So stuff's real pliable and it's not real thick, so figured it's good use of this stuff. I've had it laying around since I did the truck, so should work out pretty good. Alright guys, so I also wiped down the whole back side of the dash pad too, and reading through the instructions, it does say any spots that are cracked or anything, make sure you tape them up. It says you can use Gorilla glue, stuff like that, just keep the dash from rattling, but I think this Dynamat stuff is going to work pretty well. So I'm going to run a couple more strips across there too, and then we're going to get to gluing it down. Alright guys, so basically take your silicone, squeeze it from the bottom, you're going to run a bead all around your opening. So I'm going to go all around this, the other side, and then we'll start putting it in. Alright guys, so I got the beads of silicone around it. I'm not going to film putting it in because I already showed you kind of how it goes, and then I'll show you when I get it kind of in there, and then we'll go with the final steps. Alright guys, so got the dash cover in. Flip around here real quick and show you guys what. Alright guys, so here's what it looks like right here. Pull this off real quick. So you want to tape down the edges. The only thing I did forget is I did forget to grab some weights to weight this down. So I gotta do that and then tape the corners. So gotta finish getting this corner down, that corner down, and then go from there. So but overall it looks pretty good, and then I'll reveal it tomorrow once everything dries up. But I think this will be your best bet fixing a dash in a 2007 to 14 GMC or Chevy product. So check out Dash Skids online, and I'll see you guys whenever I get it all adhered. Thanks. Alright guys, so it's the next day. Let this thing sit overnight. Pull the tape off. Hopefully it held, but seems to have adhered pretty well to the dash. One thing I did is I took the box and made that cardboard wedge to put across the windshield so I don't have to weight up there. So kind of held down the corners. So take all that out and then do the other side. But overall, I would say it looks pretty sweet. Way better than a cracked dash. So you got a 07 to 14 GMC Chevrolet product. You got a cracked dash. I think this is the way to go. You know, to like 100%. No, but it fits real nice all the way down. So unless you're really looking for it, you know, you got a little indentation right there by the airbag. But overall, it's pretty sweet. So I'll put the description down, or the link down below where I got this one. Just check that out on his dashskins.com. So shout out to them. Not sponsored or anything, but if they want to send me some products to review, no problem. And it fits real nice right here around the steering column. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it helped somebody out. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. And if you guys got any questions on the 07 Yukons to 2014 Yukons, Tahoes, Chevrolet, Silverados, GMC Sierras, just hit me up. And you also can follow me on Instagram at InAutoAddiction. So, alright guys, so I appreciate it, and hope everybody has a great rest of the week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on the next video. And I'll put some video links up here to some more videos, and I'll put a subscribe thing up in this corner. So you guys have a good one. See you guys on the next video.